Hi, my name is Willing Phillips, and I've spent about 50 or 60 years working with organizations from the very largest, like Bank of America and American Airlines, to some of the very smallest, doing less than $1 million a year, to nonprofits from the size of Smithsonian museums to your local historical society. In every case, people succeed by making good decisions. So I'm going to talk to you about a couple of decision-making concepts, tools, guides, magic wands that can help you be extraordinarily more effective in making your decisions. Now, most of these are going to talk about making decisions in an organization, whether it's an executive team or your family. Same principles still apply. And that is, when you make a decision, you want to see it implemented. So here is the basic 2 rules for getting implementation in just about any decision you conceive of. You should make that decision with the commitment of 2 sets of people. If you have their commitment, the chances of the decision being made move way up to the highest level possible. So the first group is all the people who are needed to implement the decision. You need their commitment. Secondly, all the people who will be affected by your decision. The challenge now is to come together with those people and build commitment. And that's the secret wand number 2, which we'll cover on the next videotape. But this first one is just to let you know that because you're in a position of authority, whether it's because you're a parent or a supervisor, a CEO, or the president of a company or the United States, just because you have that authority does not mean that your decisions will be implemented with commitment by the people in that organization. That's a big insight to get, because then you understand you need to get their commitment. So certainly, if you also, with your authority, have some ability to threaten people, if you don't do it, I will hurt you. On the other hand, some ability to reward people. If you do this, I'll give you a payoff. That will control behavior, and it will get what we call temporary commitment. As long as you're threatening me, or actually, as long as I'm afraid of you threatening me, or as long as you're paying me off, I might keep doing this. But that commitment is often temporary, and it requires you to monitor whether it's being done or not, and make sure you're delivering the payoff or the punishment. One of the tough things with punishment is that the most impact comes the first time you hit. The next time you hit, it doesn't have as much power. And so on down the line. So what we're looking for is a very different type of commitment, which we'll talk about in the next videotapes. But remember, for right now, in order to implement, you need commitment. In order to get commitment, you need it from 2 groups. Everyone who is necessary to implement the decision, everybody who will be affected by the decision. That's it.